Hello all, it's been a long time since I've done an update for the aquaponics. As you can see, it's being growing like mad, absolutely incredible. Tomatoes are about 5 feet tall right now, or 4 feet in diameter. So what I'm going to do is I'm installing another grow bed like this, top of an IBC tank. First thing what you want to do, obviously, is make some room. And then once you've got it exactly where you want to put it, you need to get some basing for it. Make sure it's all nice and level, nice and square, and ready for the base to be put on. Okay, now that you've got your pallet down, or your sleeper beams, anything like that, whatever you're going to use, you want to be sure that you have the proper location for your sump tank. Not too sure if you can see that there or not, but make sure you have enough room for your flood and drain exit, as well as your mean drain if you're using the bottom of your sump tank. Make sure you have enough clearance and enough support there. Alright, I'm going to go get the IBC tank and slide it in. Alright, so now I've got the IBC tank with the frame laid on top of the pallet, laid on top of the cinder blocks to hold it up. Everything looks like it's in the proper location. One thing I didn't mention, this I drilled a hole in the upper corner of the tank here. This is going to be for my flood and drain. So essentially I just drilled 3/4 inch hole, and since we're in Malta, it's a little difficult to get standard fittings. So what I did is I used a polyplumb tank connector, and I put the top on the inside of the tank. And then what I do is I take a 3/4 inch adapter, PVC adapter, thread on one side, socket on the other, and essentially you just thread it on the top, just like that. And then I take a piece of pipe that I've measured. This is going to be the height I want for the water. Down at the bottom here, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it, but what I do is I just connect that to a bit more polyplumb and send it over to the sump tank. Okay, so what I did now that I got the first part of the flood and drain system installed, that upstand pipe right there, is I filled a little bit of water, just about 3 or 4 inches. I wanted to make sure that I put an end cap on the back end of the valve here, just to make sure that I have no leaks at all, as well as I wanted to make sure that the underneath seal of the flood and drain system is going to hold up and not be spraying water everywhere. So I did, filled a little bit of water, all looks good. So next step, I'm going to fill it full of stone. Alright, so it took me a little while, but I finally got all the rock in. The reason I'm using rock, something like this here, it's about 3/4 inch up to about 1 inch rock, as opposed to using like expanded clay. Here down in Malta, expanded clay is really expensive, let alone the hydrogen. Hydrogen is going to be about 32 euros a bag, about what's that, about 45 euros, or, sorry, 45 US dollars a bag. That's just way too much. It would take me 200, 300 euros just to fill one of these tanks, and I got 2 of them. So in the meantime, I'm just going to be using this stone. And what I did is I put, earlier I showed you the basics of the up pipe, and now I have a little collar around it, drilled holes all the way around, going right to the base. This keeps all the stones and rocks and debris out of the drain system. And while I was busy, I did fill up with water. It's full, well, almost full. You can see it's just going to go to the top of my standpipe now, and that'll be the high level of my water. And what I'll do is I'll put the rest of the flood and drain pipe in. This creates a seal and vacuum that'll suck all the water out. Let's just see how it works here. get this standing straight if I can. Alright, good. It should be going any time now. Let's just look down here if we can. I know it's gonna go. Alright, it's finally going now. You can see it's just starting to trickle. Get a bit faster though. There we go. I got about full flow in under 10 seconds. Pretty good so far, I think. Should take about 2 or 3 minutes to empty. And once she's empty, it'll drop air into the system, break the seal down the bottom, and start refilling itself again. There you go, guys. That's one IBC tank installed. Talk to you later. Have a good day.